What's his name? Skilo.
Take off.
For you, that's all that I do.
Alright, so today I got some things lined up. It's pretty cool. I got a couple of clients coming in. One is a singer who I've known for a little bit. She's gonna do a song. I produced the track. And then I got a rapper coming through named Cooli Highh. He's pretty dope. We've recorded over, I want to say, about 67 songs so far. Also, we got a single that's going to be dropping really soon. He's really dope. He's going to be around for a long time. He's got a work ethic that's incredible. I mean, he be inspiring me to, you know what I'm saying, do more. So that's what it's about, you know, iron sharpens iron. But basically today, it's going to be a very long day. I got an 18-hour day today. It's still kind of dark outside because it's morning, but I got to get in here. I got to get the day prepped, set up the studio, get these sessions going. You know, come with me on this journey, see what I do. Let's do this. Let's grow together. So today my first client is this artist named Cooli Highh. He's a pretty dope artist. He writes songs, he sings, he raps. You name it, he could do it. I've been recording him since March, so it's been about 6 months now. And he never disappoints. His work ethic is pretty incredible. I'll say to date we have about 67 songs that we recorded. And these are not just regular songs. I mean, like, these are bangers. So I'm pretty excited about working with him. His thing is good vibes only, GVO, and I could dig that. I can't wait to see where everything leads. So what we're basically going to work on now is he's going to record his verse that he did to the song called Finesser, where he's featuring Asian Doll. Now, she's a new up-and-coming artist, and she's doing pretty well for herself. So having her in this record is a pretty good idea because she adds that other element to the song to make it like a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde type of deal. That's just my interpretation.
That real love. She want that R-E-S-P-E-C-T, I feel. She tell me about fake friendship worth more than $1 million. Legend like Aretha Franklin. Fuck, she's so reliable. Hit it cause she sing Mariah knows. I supply a dog. Make me feel like KJ. Anything is possible cause finesse. And when she hear her now, she grab my 9 off the dresser. She my little finesse.
But anyway, Cooli's kind of a shy kind of a guy. He calls himself introverted, so he doesn't really converse much. So we kind of stick around a little bit after the sessions to discuss possible next moves and where he should go. And again, I'm just offering some friendly advice, some input that I feel like he could use. What if we just forget about Disappear for now? And that could be something you could put on Twitter and something, you know, just letting people know, look. I'm only doing that because he asked me. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll just kind of keep it to myself until everything is done, and then, you know, kind of put some music in some people's hands and, you know, see what they do from there, you know. That's just what I do. I don't know. Alright, so I'm pulling up this session. Basically, this is the second half of my day. I recorded for the first part of the day. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get caught up on some of the mixes I got. So then when I'm done with the mixes, then I'll go in and I'll start working on some tracks. Might not get to the tracks today, but I'm gonna definitely get to them this weekend. So that's the plan. We'll see what happens. Now I just not deleted, but moved some stuff from my desktop. So now Pro Tools is trying to figure out where are these files at, which I didn't anticipate would happen. Let's see if we can find it. I'll get back to you when I get done.
One squeezer make a big nigga lose weight. Half a drummer have your whole hood at your waist and still got 50 more to
So
get
now
in
that I'm
the
done
hood.
with setting up
That's a
for
secret, but
Chanél's
you
session, I can kind of relax a little bit and have fun. This is the time where I try to work on some tracks, or at least finish some tracks that I already started producing, but didn't really finish the whole entire track. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll put like a skeleton down so somebody can lay the verse and whatever ideas they have just to keep the vibes going. And then I'll go back and I'll fully produce the track on my own time where I can vibe and just feel all the energy, you know what I'm saying? And don't have to worry about the client's clock ticking because they're waiting on me to fish through some sounds. Alright, so I got the camera repositioned. So Chanél is about, give or take, 18 minutes late at this point. And I'm getting restless. I've been here all day. So I'm thinking about shutting down and then just catching her next week. But I know if I do that, then she would be crushed and she'll never want to work with me again. She'll never forgive me. So I'm like, all right, let me just stick around for a little bit and play a nice little joke on her. So she texts me at this point and she's like, I'm outside. I kind of like, I wait for a little minute and then I text her back. And I'm like, outside where? And she's like, your studio, you gonna open the door? So I don't reply, I just come down the stairs with my phone in her face because I'm recording. It's my first time like recording her on the vlog thing or whatever. And I'm like, got him.
Did I even call him first? What you did?
Started packing up, y'all. Anyway, so yeah, if you come to record with me, don't be late because I'm gonna put you on blast. Alright, so this is like week 9. Week 13. Hey.
Don't do it like that.
No, I'm true.
Yes, you are, per usual.
Now we got a nice record rolling, so we're gonna finish this thing up. So now we head upstairs and we just like vibe out for a little bit, kind of chop it up and get the vibe right for the session and stuff like that. And so everything's going cool. We're laughing, we're talking.
I do like poker. It just sheds makes me sneeze.
And now it's time for her to hop in the booth and go ahead and try out what we got. But as soon as she finally started to get relaxed and open up, I had a visitor from out of town. And this is my cousin-in-law. It's my wife's cousin. And he's a real cool dude, so he's family, you know? So I invite him to come up. I don't know if maybe like Chanél was a little bit shy because like somebody else was in there. I guess she didn't really know how to read him. Like, is he gonna be, put me under the microscope and, pulling apart what we're working on? I don't know, but I noticed that like after he came up there, like Chanel's vibe just changed. Hello. Herbie, this is Chanél. Singer-songwriter.
Oh, okay. Hi. I'm good. Tell me your name.
Herb.
Herb.
Yep.
Herb.
Herb.
Herb is the word.
You know it.
Word. You want some water?
No, I'm good, fam.
Okay.
I'm good.
Thanks for me. Sorry.
That's cool.
Will we?
Oops.
Thanks for the new key.
Come on.
The less you try to say, the more you see the truth. The more you see the truth, the more I'll get through.
I will keep that get through part straight. so you can go in with the second melody.
I wanted to do something different there.
Okay.
That's why. So what do you suggest? I'll do what you say.
Here, let's keep it as an alternate. Cool?
Hmm?
I said let's keep it as an alternate.
Okay.
Pick up from here, and then just keep the last line melody kind of straight. So you can go in with the yeah.
So first you said you want me to change it up. Now you say
No.
straight?
This part I always say keep it straight. You're gonna change up the yeah, I know part. That's right after this, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep that one that you just did as an alternate, but I want you to re-sing it straight this time. Alright.
The more you see the truth, the more I get. The more you see the truth. I don't know. I might need a break or something. I'm doing myself getting frustrated.
And at this point, I'm thinking, oh Lord, like, what did I do? I noticed that she stopped taking my direction and all of a sudden just stopped wanting to try.
I'm not doing scratch. I mean, was doing real.
Yeah, but this is your first time doing this part,
Okay.
so it's still scratch. You ready?
Okay. The more you try to.
It's cool.
The more you see the truth, the more I get. What should I do there then? Because I'm really used to doing what I just was doing before. So what should I do there instead?
Through.
The more you see the truth, the more I get through.
Perfect. Do the next line.
Okay.
You remember how it go?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm alive, and you know it don't stop. I'ma show you what it is, so I know I'm not.
Alright, so it's good enough for scratch, right? You see a couple parts where like the energy drop?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
No.
But her energy and her demeanor definitely changed throughout the rest of the session. So did I let that stop me? Nah. I'm there to push you, to get the best out of you. I'm there kind of like your coach. I'm not going to let you quit. I'm not going to let you give up just because it gets a little bit difficult, you know? Yeah. So she recollects herself after attempting to call the session short.
But I keep it to myself. I find it hard to communicate, to say what I need to say. My words turn to riddles. Now there's a maze between you and me. Can we find each other? How will we find each other? Meet me in the middle, while we figure out these riddles. I'm just trying to show you love. My thoughts create walls when I want to get through, but it's making it so hard.
So there's one part in the chorus, just one little note. It ain't gonna be too much, but I want you to do it if you can.
Okay.
And then we'll be done.
Okay.
See if I can find it.
Well, drop it in there?
You wanna put that right there?
Yeah, I know.
Alright, you can do
It
that.
kind of came to me.
I like it.
I know the second verse about the ad-libs and stuff. The first verse is something else too, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Gotcha. And she did it. I knew she could do it. Never doubted ever once that she couldn't. So we made it. Yay. High fives. Everything was good. And I'm looking forward to challenging her some more, because I know that I haven't even scratched the surface of what her potential is. I mean, Chanél is a dope musician. She can sight read music. She can play the piano. She can sing, arrange vocals, write. I mean, this is cakewalk, you know what I'm saying? Or it should be. So, you know, I'm gonna sharpen her up, you know what I'm saying? She's a little rough around the edges right now. You know, it's been a minute since she's been, like, you know, in her element, and that's cool. I get it. I know she would not have called me to help her with this song or this EP if she didn't think that I was gonna push her the way that I'm gonna push her. I don't think she would have called me to get in on this project with her if she didn't trust that I'm the one that's gonna make her shine. And that's why we're a team.
You survived. I survived.
Yeah. Well, you did good though. You challenged yourself. Instead of shortening it, you know? What do you think? Man, what a day, y'all. Before I end this day, I just want to kind of like share like my thoughts as a producer. It ain't easy, I will tell you that. But a lot of what I do is not necessarily just music. It's also psychological, you know, it's therapy. You know, sometimes an artist might come in and they're going through something, and you gotta listen, you gotta see where they are, where their head is at, where they are in life, and then you create around that vibe that they give you. And you know, so it's more than just making tracks and emailing stuff and saying, hey, get on this, get on that. No, it's more like, you know, I know you, I know something about you. At least if I don't know you, I know what you're going through, I know what's important to you, your values. I know how I see you, and the way that I see you is going to be different than the way that you see yourself. I try to add that other dimension to the song, and then just, you know, take it from there. You will see from time to time artists get frustrated. I'm the type of person, first off, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I don't feel like sugarcoating anything is going to get anybody anywhere. I'm going to let you know, hey, look, it sucks, but here's what works. You see what I mean? And then once you develop like a thicker skin, then you can start to kind of like be like, oh, that's just Syllabus being Syllabus. He means well. And you know, you'll see growth that way. You cannot grow if everything comes easy. You only grow through the challenges. Alright, so if you know me personally, you'll see kind of like a different side. I'm 90% positive all the time, but there's 10% of the time where I'm like, you know, I don't have anything really nice to come back with. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, good vibes only. You know, try to give everything a positive spin. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for joining me today. Again, leave comments. Let me know what you thought about this crazy day that I had today. You know, let me know if y'all want to get in with me. You got my number, got my email. You know how to get up with me, whatever. And I'll see y'all next time. All right. It's my first time vlogging, so I don't really have good lighting yet. So I'm never gonna do this weird interrogation type thing that I got going on here again. So yeah, good night.